What's up, guys? Give me 1 second. I just gotta grab a water. I'll be right here.
Greetings, Wanderer.
Yo, Tyler! The tier 2 resub, baby. Okay, let me get on my... What's up? So, for those of you who have done this before, let me turn the music down a little bit. Then you know this is business as usual, but for the new people, I will explain. So basically, we use this website to make a random bracket. This is what generated. It looks weird because we only have 9 people. Sloppy is not here. So what's gonna happen is, for the first round, it's technically Schnippy versus Setk. And whoever wins that is gonna play in Golden's first round matchup. And then the rest of us, like round 2 is basically round 1 for everyone. Let me so if you don't have it in chat, this is it. This is the bracket. So let's say Schnippy loses. Schnippy is not out. What will happen is Schnippy will drop down to here. That says the loser of match 4, which is between me and Dame. So whoever between me and Dame loses this one will then play Schnippy if Schnippy loses. So let's say Dame beats me, and now me and Schnippy are fighting for our fucking lives down here. And if we lose that, let's say I beat Schnippy there, then now he's out of the tournament. So you have time to fight back and win. If you get off to a bad start your first game, you're definitely not out of it. That said, you only get 2 chances. Once you do lose, you drop down. We'll try to keep this in order as best we can. Obviously, during that time, people get busy or like something comes up, so we might have to jig the order around. But we're gonna try to do it Schnippy and Setk first right now, if they're ready, and then from there, we'll do. We'll actually give them a break. I guess we can go Dylan, by the way, then Hypers, and then we can go back up, or we can just go Schnippy or Set play twice in a row, and then go. I think, we'll just do it that way. You guys will have to play twice in a row, and then we'll go Dylan, Hypers, Beige, Geo, me, Dame, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop to the losers round. We're going to keep it moving from left to right. We're not going to play out the winner's bracket and then have the winner be sitting there the whole time. I want to keep it moving along. So that's how we're going to do it. That would be an extra. No, you actually weren't an extra, Hypers. The extra, it only looks like there's an extra because Sloppy dropped out. Sloppy had something come up last minute. Fortunate, but it's not a big deal. Again, it only means there's 1 extra game before it sets up the whole bracket. That's how good I am. It's okay. Honestly, Schnippy, sometimes it's better to just go with what you have originally because you'll end up like second guessing yourself a ton, and then it'll end up just. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull up the Pokemon Showdown tab. Usually, what we would do is we would join a chat to make it super easy. We could also just do the find a user. Watch a battle that way. I recommend joining the Tech and Code channel on Pokemon Showdown. If you click on the chat rooms, it'll be towards the bottom. It's not at the very bottom. You'll see Tech and Code, and just join that, and the name list will appear. Beige is already, I'm already in here. And then you could just click on our names from here, and that's how you could find games. Or you could just do find a user and actually type their name out, but it's a little bit easier. We're all just in the same chat room. So when you're on Pokemon Showdown's main website, here, you get there, you just go, wrong. So you click on this plus arrow, you might not even have a thing, and then you'll just scroll down in the chat room and you'll see Tech and Code. It's at like 20 something people in it. So it'll be down towards here. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. First game, like we were saying, is gonna be between. It's gonna be between Schnippy and Setk. So let me know when you guys are in a game with each other. Bracket up in a separate tab. Close all this extra shit out so I'm not. Setk99. Setk99 is probably, I don't know if he's still streaming, but he was streaming. and he primarily a balloon streamer, but he'll also play other games as well. Funny streamer, man. Yes. Okay, so I see he is streaming. I'm gonna spectate every match, so we'll see it. That way we're both like commentating over. We could do that. Let me know when you guys challenge each other. Doesn't know how to join chat. He in my Discord. Did he figure it out?
The answer is no. The answer is definitely no. How do I join chat?
Join chat? It's the plus and then scroll down. Scroll down and then you'll see the channel. I'm in my Discord if you wanna hop in here. You should be able to join. Resets volume. I was in his the quiet one in Discord. We're not in Discord right now. Snippy, you challenged me, so you should be able to challenge him. His name is just Setk, S-E-T-K. You can just challenge him there.
Okay, what's the thing I'm supposed to join here?
There's chat rooms on there, so if you look on the where you're in the right place, the plus arrow, but you just have to scroll down until you find the one called Tech and Code. Just makes it easier to challenge me. It's like 20 something users.
Join other room? Oh, is that the one? Oh, okay. What's the room name?
Tech and Code with the like and symbol. Tech.
All one word, Tech and Code?
Tech space, like
Oh,
ampersand or whatever that's called, and then Code.
Ampersand. Okay. Yeah. All right. Tech and Code. Join room. Okay.
And then now I see you in the room, so now you should be able to just challenge. I think it's just I'm Schneep.
Perfect. I'll leave the call here so I'm not disruptive.
Turn on spectate. Yeah, make sure you have spectate on as well. That is big. I don't even remember where you turn that off. I think it's just in the settings in the top right. Or wait, no, it's when you challenge. It's when you challenge something. Are we allowed to change teams? No, you have to use the same team. You are allowed to change your opener, but you can't change the moves, the items. You can change. Only thing you can change is the order. You're not allowed to change which actual Pokemon are out. How to turn spectate on? I think you have to turn it off. Never done that? That's not allowed before? Yeah, it was. Well, you never had to worry about changing your opener because all the other gens you pick. So I'm allowing you to change. Because in other gens, you just have 6 Pokemon and you pick when you load in. Advantage against other people? No, that's just how your team is set up per matchup. I think if anything, it gives certain people an unfair advantage just based on how someone's team is set up. This allows for more. Imagine not having Magic card. Wait, Sloppy, are you here or are you not able to play? Remember not to start until we get it. Okay, here we go. Should be able. We got it. Fixing the cropping issue, and we are good. Let me just turn the music off in the back. Okay. You can start. Start whenever you're ready. So this is the very first match between Shnippy and Seke. Let's see how this goes. Yes, indeed. Bad teams. Beige, that's toxic. So Shnippy just tried to use Earthquake, if I'm not mistaken, against a Pokemon that is literally levitating. And that just shows the knowledge differential on these two people. Because levitate means you can't be hit by ground moves. Alright. Set predicting the water move switches to Krogunk so that his Hydro Pump does nothing. Dry Skin absorbs that shit, baby. Dry Skin absorbs that shit. Shnippy is being outclassed on an intellectual level right now, but that's okay. He's got plenty of time left, plenty of game left to prove he is not an idiot. If you type !weak space the name of the Pokemon, it'll tell you a Pokemon's weaknesses, by the way. So if you're not sure about types, you can just type !weak space and then the name, and then we're allowed to change teams before we play. Once you lock in, so you could have changed your team from when we played Golden, but once you lock in, that's your team. So once you play your first match, you have to use those 6 Pokemon for the whole thing. You can't change in between matches. Beak is for bitches, Sloppy's for bitches. That's right. Ice Punch is a meaty move, that's for sure. There's so much RNG in this format. Oh, it's fucking ass. I hate it. If I actually had played Gen 4 UU before coming up with this tournament, I would not have done it. Because guess what? It's ass cheeks. I hate it. But we're here now. My favorite so far was probably some of the mono-type ones we did, because it made it more interesting to be like locked in to a type at random, and then I don't know. I think we just had good matches of it, but we'll see. It would be a fair fight. Gen 8 OU? Nah, we already did that. And I don't even really like Gen 8 OU, if I remember correctly. Did I send it in? He goes for the Altaria, if I'm not. Altaria. Did I have Gen 8? Yeah, we did Gen 8 OU and UU. It wasn't that good. Wow, wait, did he just dumpster it? Stowed it, Sloppy. Shnippy bringing this shit back, baby. Oh, it's the mirror matchup between Rhyperiors, both female. Shnippy is trying to bring it back and send Set to the lower bracket. Do it. You do 7? I think we did do 7. Did 7 and we did 6. We did a 7 monotype and a 6. Honestly, I'd be down to run a monotype of Gen 6 again. Gen 6 OU I1. Gen 5 monotype I1. Gen 8 UU I1. Gen 8 OU I lost. Gen 6 monotype I lost. Trick Room makes my favorite. Wait, Trick Room teams are my favorite to play, but there wasn't many good choices for this format. Ugh, that sounds really fucking cringe, Golden. And Blaziken goes down to the wall! Who will Shnippy respond with? I happen to know what Shnippy's options are, but Seke doesn't. Let's see. Shnippy copied a sample team and is taking an L. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. That team is literally the first one that showed up. Nice. So then you have the same team Shnippy has. Focus Blast will connect. That is big for Shnippy. He's not out of it yet. 4 Pokemon remain for both sides. Seke still hasn't shown 2 of them. He's going to bring out the Toxicroak again. Toxicroak is very weak to psychic moves. This is very dangerous. I don't know if he's going to get away with this. And he's going to. Wait, what did he just use there? Sucker Punch. He baited him with a Sucker Punch. It was big. It was absolutely colossal. Absolutely huge. Snippy thought he had it in the fucking bag. Little did he know he was the bag. Brings up the Rhyperior. How will he respond? He's gonna bring out the Ghost Boy, but it dies instantly. Snippy! Keeping it interesting with this Rhyperior. Oh, he said respect the frog. He's gonna bring out the bear. Does Snippy have an answer? These bears, Ursings, they can be, or I don't even know how to say that, but they can be fucking good. They are powerful boys. Let's see. You're up in top 3, which is really 2. This is getting pretty interesting, I have to say. For the first match, you have to say interesting. He's going for the Sword Dance, but the Rhyperior Stone Edge. Oh, baby. Snippy. Can he do the sweep with Rhyperior? This is fucking something, folks. I did not think that after that Sucker Punch came out, I thought he was fucked. Oh yeah, you have been third for a long time. Damn. Earth Power's not gonna finish Rhyperior. He hits him with the Mega Horn. He's dead, but he's only got 18% after the leftovers. I don't know. I don't think Snippy's gonna have what it takes to bring this baby over the line. 18%, 94%. We know his Venusaur's only at 17%, and his last remaining Pokemon is gonna be an Absol. I think. I don't know. This is possible. This is possible. Toxicroak will be good against Absol, but you never know. You never know what he's got up his sleeve. He hits him with a super power. It's coming down to the wire. Toxicroak, all that remains for Set K. This is a fast game, only 16 turns. We're not wasting any time getting into the action. Ooh, the frog. We've seen him do crazy things. We know he's got to have a fighting move in there, which would be strong against Absol, but does Snippy have something up his sleeve? Apollo, what's up? This is interesting. This is interesting. Does Seke have an answer? Coming down to the absolute last. He doesn't have a fighting move. It's going to be big time scary because Absol could definitely have a psychic move. I don't know what he's got planned. He's going for a Sucker Punch, but he's... Oh, baby! No! That was so fucking crazy. I can't believe Set goes for the substitute in that situation. He's going for the focus. That must mean he's got Focus Punch. Oh, shit. Snippy's done for. Oh, a 17% Venusaur. It's not going to be able to do it here. I'm not a believer. Down to 4 HP. Oh, no, 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 no. I think it's over. I think it's over for Snippy, at least in this round. That was fucking ballsy, dude. That was ballsy. Going for a... I can't even believe it. I can't believe it. I thought Snippy turned the tide. Goes for the Synthesis. He's not out of it. And he's out of it. The Ice Punch will lock it up. Ice Punch on the Toxicroak. Too strong. Very well played from Snippy. We got to give him a round of applause for that. He made it interesting. Brought it down to the final Pokemon. You can't hate him for that. He made it a fucking good show for sure. I did not think he was going to be able to do that. I really thought it was going to be over well before then. All right, so if we move over to the bracket, let's see. That means Set K is the winner. Oh, wait, is this not started on this? There we go. So the winner of that outcome was indeed Seke. Now it's gonna be Golden versus Seke. Okay, and we know Golden is packing a serious punch in this tournament. He is definitely one of the favorites. I would say him and Gio are the two favorites of this tournament. Hopefully we'll see them meet later on. But right now, Golden and Set, get ready. You guys are going again. Respect the frog. You gotta respect the frog there. The sidekick would have done... Oh, you know what? We should do predictions. So we'll do predictions for every matchup. Next one, I'll start the prediction now. Seke versus Golden. I'll have 2 minutes. Place your points on the line. You winning, or I haven't played yet. But Schnippy just lost. And Hypers go next? No. We're just gonna move along with Golden and then move down the bracket. So it's gonna be you, because Dylan isn't even, I don't even think here for another 10. So we're gonna do you and Set. Then we're gonna try to do Dylan and Hypers. Like I said, sometimes we're gonna have to move shit around. So if Dylan isn't ready, we're not gonna wait. We're just gonna move to Beige versus Gio, me versus Dame. And if Dylan's still not back by the time we circle around, then he just gets kicked out. Hypers, you get lucky there. All in on Golden. God damn, Schnippy's confident. Okay, let me see if they've got their game back. Make sure you guys challenge each other. You guys a little preview of mine. So if I lose, I go against Schnippy. I don't actually think so. No, I think you drop to a different part in the bracket, Golden. So if you look at it, you'll drop down. If you were to lose to Set right now, you would drop to face whoever loses between Dylan and Hypers. That's who you'd fit. Challenge Seke. Okay, we're waiting. That was actually big. Why you change your Showdown name when practicing? Did I? I didn't. Okay, let's get started here. Seke back in the action. We just saw a crazy performance from him. And we have Golden. Gotta be one of the favorites. Like I said, he was performing very, very strongly. It's gonna open up with a Stealth Rock versus the Sword Dance Durasing. And that was fucking big damage right there. Could Seke possibly do this? Oh man, that would be fucking crazy. Not only would Schnippy have gotten the beat down from Seke, but he'll also lose all his channel points to him as well. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, hits him with a... Oh, and Yuxi goes down. Stealth Rocks were deployed. All right, we know Ambi is fast as fuck. Probably going to hit him with a fake out here if I had to guess. He's predicting a fake out. Will it have been red? It was red. So, Miss Maggies comes out, blocks that fake out. Love to see that because Ambi Palm is a bitch ass and I hate him even though I was definitely using. Let's see. How does Golden react? How will Seke react? There's a lot of ways to build the Miss Maggies. Going for the substitute, the U-turn's gonna drop it though. Who will he swap to? Going for the Alakazam. Alakazam is a speedy boy. Miss Maggie is also speedy from what I know, but I believe Alakazam is faster. Golden's Alakazam is nothing to... Ooh, going for a Shadow Ball. Predicted! Big brain read from Seke there. That is absolutely huge. We know Alakazam very commonly runs Psychic, very commonly... Oh, it's gone! Very commonly runs Focus Blast, but we're not interested in that because he's fucking dead. He's fucking dead. We got the Rotom busted out here. Let's see how you react to that. It's a Ghost Electric type, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, baby. Will Seke make Schnippy a sad boy ×2. He's looking strong here, and I'm happy to say I'm not the one facing him right now. And on a mission. That's quick feet. He is got quick feet. Oh, baby. That big bear boy with a gold ring on his belly is looking menacing. I am not looking forward to facing that thing. Golden throwing for me. I paid him. I'm learning though. I can't I can take that bear, not even a little bit. The crunch comes in. He can't use the substitute. Did he flinch there? Doesn't have enough HP to make the substitute, so he can't even use it. The crunch just fucking tearing through this man's team. Ambipom comes back out. I'm imagining this is the end of Big Bear Boy. I think this is really no way around salvaging this. He'll die to his own poison. He'll die to the stealth rocks if he swaps him out, brings him back in. I'm assuming Ambi's going to go for a fake out here. We'll see what happens. He goes for the Rhyperior. Interesting. Predicts a... It means like 5-6 that bear is a short king. Is going for the Milotic. Good counter to Rhyperior, although Rhyperior does resist super effective moves. So I don't know how he's going to be able to hang, but we'll see how that goes. Best players in the tournament. Golden is coming in as one of the favorites. Obstacle. Oh my god. He is reading Golden like a madman right now. This guy is literally destroying one of the favorites to win this tournament. And Schnippy, let's be fair to Schnippy. Schnippy took Set to the limit. To the absolute limit. It came down to one Pokemon. And right now, Set is making Golden look sloppy. I'm not talking about sloppy in chat. I'm talking about performance-wise. Might drop him to the lower bracket. I don't know what happened to the music, so I'll start playing the low. Goes for a Sucker Punch. Means an Ice Beam's coming his way. Not that much damage, honestly. Milotic can't really fuck with Toxicroak. He's limited. If he tries to use a Water-type move, it's not going to do anything to Toxicroak. He'll be fine. So he's pretty much limited to using Recover. I'm assuming he's got Hidden Power Grass in there. That is pretty common to run with Milotic. See how that goes. Hey buddy, long time no see. Still playing CS? Nah, I actually played CS fairly recently, but goes for the Miss Magius. Is he running Thunderbolt? That could be big. Thunderbolt could be the Milotic killer here. Thunderbolt takes it down to 11, but it can survive the Ice Beam. I'm assuming Milotic's going to get off a Recover. I'm not sure. Hey, thank you for the raid, Nate. Who are you playing? Appreciate it. We're doing a Gen 4 UU mono, or not monotype. I'm just so used to doing monotype tournaments. Just a regular Gen 4
I'll be honest with you. I'm
Thank you for the follow, Nathan, and have at you, villain. The raid.
I'm gonna be honest with
Raiden
you.
looks fun. Yes, yes.
Retarded.
And Milotic goes down. This is pretty crazy. So for the people joining, the person losing right now on the bottom, Golden, is supposed to be one of the favorites here. He is getting rocked. Not sleep on Set K. Thank you for the follow, iBuzz. Ooh, the Sucker Punch coming out from Golden. Did not expect to see that. Let's see, Toxicroak, Rhyperior remain. I can't remember from the previous game. Claydol was one of them. Psychic type moves here could be a problem for Hitmontop. Let's see. Would have to favor Set K in the situation. That's about to make me rich. He goes for a Sucker Punch, but Set decides to lay the Stealth Rock, so Sucker Punch isn't doing jack shit. This is going to be tough, because if he only has Sucker Punch as a dark type move, he can't fuck with Claydol depending on what moves Set has. There could be a situation where Set is able to buff himself. He already laid down Hazard, so Ambi's, when he swaps back in, is going to be picked by that. Hitmon wishing it had triple action right now. Definitely keeps going for the Sucker Punch, but he brings out the Altaria, and we know this baby's capable of sweeping. We know he's running a Dragon Dance on this. He's going to get one off. I'm assuming Ambi's going to get for a fake out to flinch and buy time, but I don't really think that is... I think that's kind of delaying the inevitable here. I don't see a way out for Golden. He's going to need a lot of big breaks. Welcome, you gotta love Sucker Punch. I love Sucker Punch. I use it all the time in Gen 4 and Gengar's die all the time. Yeah, Sucker Punch. Hitmontop is cool because like for in the outrage, we'll take out the Ambi. It's only Hitmontop left. Hitmontop, yeah, he's really good. I used to have him on my team, but I took him out. And it comes down to the final Pokemon, Fake Out. He has Fake Out on Hitmontop as well. Oh man, it's coming down to this. Rhyperior, Toxicroak, Claydol versus Hitmontop. Fortunately for Set, Hitmontop is running a Life Orb. That means he's on a ticking clock. He can't win a sustained game, but he doesn't need to at this rate. He is tearing through everyone in Set's lineup right now. Oh, baby. Is it coming down to this? Ooh. Claydol coming back out. You have to be careful here because we know... Ooh, we know the Sucker Punch is big. Didn't get the kill, though. He only goes for a Rapid Spin. Does he not have Psychic? Goes for a Sucker Punch again. Oh, man. Just continuing to swap. Hits him with a close combat. Loses another 10%. So if he's losing at a rate of 10%, he's got 4 moves. He's got to wrap this up in 4 moves, and he can definitely do it. This Hitmontop is looking scary, and he might just fucking do it. 29% Rhyperior, the wall 2. He just needs to do 19% damage and not die. He's gonna survive the hit. He goes down to 19%. Can he finish him with an Earthquake? He does it! It was looking crazy, but Set will send Golden to the lower bracket. He's going down to the lower bracket. Setk battling back-to-back hard games, went down to his final Pokemon twice in a row, and he still comes out on top in that 30-turn battle. That was well played from both sides. Golden made it look interesting to the very bitter end. You gotta respect that performance from both of those guys. That was well played. So far, despite this gen having absolute dogshit metas, I think we are having a great tournament, and Setk will advance yet again. That sends our boy Golden to the lower bracket. He will be awaiting his opponent. We'll see how that goes. Oh. Okay. So now, it's going to be between Dylan and Hypers. Dylan, are you here? If you're not here yet, we're going to just move swiftly along to Beige and Geo. Who went all in again? Snippy went all in against you. But who went all in, Setk? Because the prediction is... Boom! Big points for Setk believers. 63K. Holy shit. Okay, I don't know if Dylan is here. Dylan, are you here? If not, Beige and Geo, you're both here, right? Yep, 600. Wait, you only got 600 or 600K? Geo, you're here. Beige is definitely here. Okay, we're not gonna waste time. We're just gonna jump straight into Geo versus Beige. So let me know you guys face each other, and we'll put the prediction up. Minute prediction. Here we go. Let's see some big points flying on here. Why do you vote for me anyway? He was just feeling it. He was feeling the confidence. All right, the bracket is updated, so now we see Golden is sitting in the lower bracket. That makes me feel happier. Hopefully I never have to face him, because he's gonna fucking rock my team if I have to face him. Are you guys in a game? I think it's... Okay, start whenever you want. Beige decided to switch up his team from when I played him. He had a fire mono-type team when we played, and he decided that was not what he wanted to use. Going for the taunt, this is very smart from Geo. A very meta pick to use Ambi. Hit him with a taunt, hit him with the Fake Out to open the game. He's put in his Rapid Spinner, who can also prove as a mighty fine counter to Omastar in his own right. Fake Out, another Fake Out. God damn, if I was Beige right now, I would fucking hate my life. Mach Punch coming out. That's a big hit. Ice Beam not going to do enough damage to hit him on top. And suddenly, we're looking at a swap. Alakazam comes out. Mach Punch still does half his health because we all know Alakazam is a weak bitch. But he is strong. Will he respond? Way more intense than it should be. And Ambi goes down. We know, I told you, Alakazam might be weak to the punch, but he is strong when dishing it. And that Ambi did not stand a chance. He's bringing the Hitmontop back out, goes for the fake out, and he's going to take Alakazam down. That's huge. I'm pretty sure he's running a Life Orb here, so he is on borrowed time with Hitmontop. And if he goes down, Omastar can come back out, lay down hazards without having to worry about a second Rapid Spinner. He's going to go for the Milo Tick here. Let me see, what moves did he have on here? Fake Out, Mach Punch. So far, we haven't seen anything that would be useful against a Milo Tick. He's going for the Swellow, and we know in this meta, Swellow could be huge, but he's not going to live because Ice Beam takes him out. Beige looking good here. Rotom, okay. Geo's using an entirely different team to the one that we had seen before. We're going for the substitute Rotom. Oh, and Toxic is going to miss. Tough beans. He's a weak bitch to getting hit, but he can dish out damage. He's a glass cannon. Alakazam is literally a glass cannon. He is gonna shatter if you fuck with him, but if you can protect him or if you can just outspeed people, he is dead. This Rotom is gonna be tough to deal with because I just personally fucking hate Substitute. I hate its existence, and the fact that Rotom was able to set up behind it is pretty good. He has Levitate, so ground moves are not going to work. You can't touch this electric type with ground. Going for the Clay Doll, who also has Levitate. Going for a Shadow Ball. I don't know why he decided to pick this. Goes for the... Okay, interesting. Lays down Stealth Rocks. I think Beige is kind of throwing a little bit here. I don't know what he was thinking with that switch. That switch was basically lining straight up for him. Will you have an answer for Blaziken? What does Substitute do? It basically, you lose HP, but it puts up, I guess, a decoy in your way. And most moves will hit that decoy. So it's basically like you have a Protect, but you're able to attack behind it. So see, he resisted it. The Substitute fades, but he doesn't take any damage. It's really strong if you can manage to get it set up, and it looks like he is just rocking and rolling from behind that Substitute. He doesn't have the HP to set up another one, but he doesn't really need it because Geo is making this like fucking easy at this point. But Absol is known to be a sweeper in this meta. He can be, at least. I don't know how Beige set him up. He's going for the Sucker Punch. That'll knock Rotom out, and now it's a 2v3. We know Omastar is very weak. See here, 23%. So is Hitmontop. So it's really a 1v2. It depends how that goes. The Hitmontop comes out to 10%. This could be huge though, because Hitmontop, fighting type, Mach Punch is a serious threat to Absol right now. Serious threat. Alternatively, Geo could be looking to set up a... Oh, and the Sucker Punch goes first. Now this is interesting because it's a 2v2. Stealth Rocks are down. I'm not sure what Geo's going to pull out here. So Stealth Rocks may or may not be a big factor here. Executor is going to come out. Interesting. Absol, Dark type, Executor, I believe is a Grass Psychic. The Energy Ball does an insane amount of damage. He's going to need something really big here. Goes for the Sucker Punch, and it's gonna knock him out on 4%. He goes down, though. Omastar with like 20% HP is gonna have to take out whatever Geo has left waiting. I'm skeptical, folks. I don't think he's gonna be able to do it. 23. Oh, but it's a Houndoom. Oh, baby. Dark Pulse is gonna go first. That got scarier than it needed to get. Everything is coming down to the wire today, folks. Beige and Geo having a good fight. That was a pretty even odds on the prediction, and it looks like Geo, the reigning champion, I might add. Geo is the reigning Pokemon Tournament champion. And that is going to officially drop Beige down to the lower bracket, so we'll see how that goes. Dylan, are you here yet? I know Dame is here. So Dame, it might be us versus each other right now. Am I still in? Yes, you are. You're here? Hypers, are you here? So it does 25% to a amount that's normally a week. In bank right now. So Dylan, if you are here, challenge Hypers. We're in the what's it called? Tech and Code channel.
Greetings, Wanderer.
Thank you, Ramel.
Fucking ads.
Fucking ads is right, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the how many months was that? 21 months. God damn. That's a long time. Almost 2 years, buddy. I don't see either of them in here. Hypers, what's your name on Pokemon Showdown? Called the Tech and Code channel. That's the channel. You hit 3 years badge? Yes, I did. And it looks pretty cool. Like it. I'm in. Okay, so where's Dylan at? Dylan, what's your name? Is it K-Kona Dylan? And then Hypers, what's your name? And Hypers, what's your name? I'd like to point out. What, Cinnamon? Can't find it. If you go to the chat room tab, you can actually click. And I think you could search for one. Yeah, if you go to the bottom, if you can't find it, join other room and then just copy what I put, second code. Then challenge K-Kona Dylan. My game has been the most hype so far. I don't know, man. They've all been pretty hype. Except for the last one, I would say Geo's and Beige was not as hype, but even then it got spicy. I think they've all been pretty good. Schnippy Seke was pretty crazy because Schnippy pushed Seke to the absolute limit and he's literally a massive noob. And then we saw Golden versus Seke, and Seke again pushed to the limit by Golden, who's not a massive noob. A challenge, don't accept. Starting to get interesting here because the loser, like I said, is gonna have to play Golden. Whoever loses this has to play Golden. Whoever loses between me and Dame is gonna have the longest bracket run if they win of the whole tournament because they have to go all the way back and play Schnippy. Between whoever Schnippy, obviously between Schnippy and the loser, whoever wins. Nighthawk. Okay. And it begins. So, Nighthawk is Hypers, and Dylan is Dylan, obviously. Dylan's going to open with a Rotom. Venusaur. Let me start the prediction. Almost forgot. Dylan. First. Hyper. It's kicking off here. Let me get this prediction out. Oh, baby. Okay. So the exchange blows looking mostly equal here. Prediction is live. Dylan versus Hyper. Hypers is Nighthawk. Okay, let's see how this goes. Rotom. He is a interesting one. I've seen mixed things because I've seen people say Miss Magius is generally better, but other people say there are good applications for it, and they both go for a swap both to fire types, Blaziken, Arcanine. I've seen some pretty fucking scary Arcanine builds, and I've also seen some pretty tough Blaziken. So let's see how this pans out. VIP for 30 days. Sloppy. I have to remove other people. Yeah. Goes for the Rhyperior swap. Interesting. Not interested in sticking around with Blaziken against this Arcanine. Goes for a Dragon Pulse. That was not something I expected to see coming out of an Arcanine's mouth. And he lays Stealth Rock. So Stealth Rock's going to be a thorn or a stone in his side for the rest of this game. I'm assuming he doesn't have a spinner. Another Dragon Pulse, but the Earthquake is going to finish Arcanine off. Rhyperior staying strong. Why is his avatar naked? He's not naked, he just has a tiny penis. Altaria, exactly, taking almost 25% from the jump just because of Stealth Rock. That is big time. And Rhyperior could have a Stone Edge here, we don't know. But he could, and that would be game over. Gonna hit him with the Draco Meteor. Dylan, a big fan of the Dragon type moves here. Going for a Milo Tick. I'm assuming that's an Ice Beam waiting for Dylan if he doesn't swap. Was SPA, special attack versus special defense. Toxic does not affect Aggron. Aggron is sitting out here. Big dick energy. Doesn't really take shit from the Stealth Rocks. Literally no one thinks Hyper is going to win. Oh, looks like he is showing Dylan. Brings out the Altaria back again. I don't know about that swap. That is looking pretty dangerous. What is special? It's like Psychic is a special attack. Tackle or like Mach Punch are physical attacks. Special attack uses the special attack as their stat. It's just 2 different damage stats, 2 different dispense stats. Draco Meteor and it misses. Pursuit, he didn't swap. Looking pretty convincing here from Hypers. Who's gonna make the next move? Draco Meteor comes in with a critical hit, will take down the Spirit Gym, and that'll even things up here at 4-4. Goes back to the Milotic. Not even really sure why that swap ever came in, because Milotic an absolute beast against Altaria here, and I don't think Dylan is gonna have an answer if he didn't swap to it already. Backpack sells the tourney? Probably not. Tournament's probably gonna take a long time. Goes for the Absol swap. Gets hit by a Toxic. That is bad news if you're Dylan. What does he have waiting on Absol? Just goes for a Dark Pulse. Okay, so it doesn't really have any answers. Milotic is proving to be a hard wall that Dylan cannot break. I think we are looking at an inevitable sweep here. Dark Pulse, hoping for a flinch. Not gonna happen, and Absol is dead. Milotic is back to 100% HP. Altaria comes back out, has taken like 70% damage to just Stealth Rocks alone. Even if he doesn't have Ice Beam at this point, which of course he does, he didn't even need it. Surf would have probably been good enough at that point. And the Azumarill comes out. Does he have something crazy in the Azumarill arsenal to bring this back? Or is this just last desperation? Toxic. Gonna be a bad... Oh, Brick Break just gonna do no damage whatsoever. It is all but over here for our friend K-Kona Dylan. Not that Surf does much. The Focus Blast is gonna miss on top of it, but really that didn't even make much of a difference. He's just ticking away, poisoned. Rotom comes back out. Surf. If he had an electric, if you first of all, if you don't have an electric type move on him, what are you doing? Secondly, you could put him out so long. So long. You're getting swept by Milotic. It's not good moves. Why didn't you pull out Rotom earlier? You could have dealt with this. Oh man. Big mistakes from Dylan. He is costing the only person that predicted. Poppy, you just lost real bad, I think. It would be the all-time sweep of sweeps if Dylan managed to bring this back. Yeah, it's over. This has been the most one-sided game we have had yet. A dip. Aqua Jet does fucking nothing. Hey, Hypers, just fucking kill him already. He's not, he can do 10% to you. Hit him with a Leaf Storm. He's at most got 3 turns remaining simply because of the toxic effect. He's so boned. He's actually so boned. Okay, and Hypers is gonna win in convincing fashion. So there we go. Dame, are you ready? Now the matchup everyone's been waiting for. Me to play Dame. Okay. Challenge me. Am I locking in with this team? I guess I'm locking in with this team. Here we go. Let me get this prediction up. Who will win? Gamer versus Dead Moon. If I call him Dame, that's because that was his old name, but his name is currently Dead Moon, so not confusing new people, we'll use his new name. There we go, let's see. I used the taunt, so I was worried about a rain dance type of situation. He's gonna go for a Quillfish here, interesting choice. Which I'm able to quickly get rid of because Psychic does more damage to Poison than Poison can handle. Electrode is the fastest guy on the fucking block, and I am not really all prepared to deal with that. He's going for a Rain Dance team very evidently. Yeah. Rain team for sure. Goes for the rock water. And I make him flinch. The 2 times is gonna be rough. And he kills my Registeel. He has a Life Orb on him, I could see that. He's a fast boy because he's got Swift Swim, so it's pretty much going to be impossible for me to outspeed him as long as it's raining. Oof, and the low kick does insane damage to Milotic. Did not see that coming, but fortunately the rain is over. So that makes things a little easier. The Leaf Storm will take him out. Yeah. It's tough. Because he could go for another Rain Dance. Could, because I'm weak to Psychic. Psychic. Hard to say which way it's going to probably faster than me. But I'm gonna gamble. And my sleep powder misses, dude. I have such bad luck with sleep powder. Oh, at this point. Yeah. It'll land. It gives me a second to think here. Set this up. He really wanted to get that rain dance up. The benefit of him is he can technically see what I have, and I can't do what he has. That's okay, we're setting up a substitute. He wakes up. Memento, but it failed. Nasty plot. Another one. Okay. Memento failed. Okay, he's foolish. Now, I'm not sure. I know Ghost is good against Dark. I don't think it has any special thing about against Psychics. And with a Thunderbolt. An explosion, but it lowers stats instead. I see. He probably has explosion. That's what I'm assuming. Yeah. But I'm immune to explosion, so he literally just inted. I don't think he realized I was immune to explosion. 4 Bass. That's big. Miss Maggie is proving to be a huge addition to my team. Absolutely sweeping through Dame right now. And Ludicolo is going to be the last one on the chopping block. Let's go. Should be able to finish him up. And I think it's safe to say I just took the most dominant win of the tournament for myself from Hypers, because that was never close. That was never close. GG Dame. The team, I feel like you just got a bad matchup against me. And I think I read you, you know, what you're trying to do. I think your team is okay. I think you can, you made a couple blunders there. But I think you could still do something. I think you could definitely. Because remember, Dame has had a miracle run of his own in a. Dame did. So, let me take a look at how the bracket is shaping up. We can check back in with it. Now that all the first round results are in, I will be moving on to face GL. Set K is facing Hypers. And in the loser bracket, we have Schnippy facing Deadmoon. We have Beige playing the winner between Schnippy and Deadmoon. Dylan is facing Golden. And I can pull up the bracket on the screen. So we have Set K Hypers to move on to the semifinal. And then me and Geo down here to move to the semifinal. But first, we've got a lot of catching up to do in the lower bracket. So, Deadmoon and Schnippy. That'll be the next match. Play all loser, then start winner. What we'll do is we'll play like pretty much, yeah, until it gets to round 3. So we'll play losers round 1 and losers round 2, which is 3 games. And then we'll come back to the top side, play out round 3 in the top side. That'll bring it to the semifinal, then we'll play loser round. Okay. Schnippy versus Deadmoon. We saw Schnippy give himself a good performance, a very good showing for himself against Seke, who did look very strong. Has looked very strong. So let's see how that's going to shape out in their battle. And it's already begun. Wait, what the fuck? You guys already take a turn? You guys did. Why would you guys take turns without us being in here? To do himself? Wait, what? I wasn't even reading chat. What do you mean? Like might sucker punch? No. I wasn't even reading chat, bro. I was more concerned about Dame just being able to see my moves, so then he can just stream snipe. It looks like they started before they should have, and we missed a few turns, so to catch things up, they had used Stealth Rocks turn 1. I guess Kabutops just took down Venusaur with a Stone Edge, and Dame looking pretty fucking strong there with the Kabutops. But yeah, so then Yuxi used Rain Dance, set up a Memento, and then fainted, but... This is hard to see. What looks hard to see? No one wants to predict Schnippy versus Deadmoon. People were very, very adamant about predicting her. Hype for that. If strategy falls apart if you have taunt. Yeah. I did notice that. Schnippy is looking to make a comeback, actually. The Milotic's gonna go down, but not before Kabutops also goes down. It's an even situation. Even Stevens here. Dame using a common Rain Dance team here. Ludicolo is actually... He'll be pretty weak here to Blaziken. Dame change his team? No, it's still a Rain Dance team. How would he even have had time to change his team? He literally went back to back. Like, that is like definitely not. And so anyway, Ludicolo versus Blaziken. Let's see. If I'm not mistaken, will they let me type in this chat? He ends up swapping to Quillfish. But I believe Ludicolo didn't let me type. Okay. So he goes for the Quillfish. Alakazam is actually a great swap from Schnippy because, like we saw, Quillfish is a weak pussy to psychic moves. So Alakazam, perfect Pokemon to bring out here. He goes for the Explosion to take out the Alakazam. He's got a lot of explosions, huh? Quillfish. And we all know he has it on the Electrode as well, so... 2 Pokemon with Explode. Interesting team comp. But hey, it's working for him here because it's a 3v3. And it was looking like Schnippy would have had the advantage there. Brings the Rhyperior back out against an Electrode. Now, he does have Explosion. He has Rain Dance. I'm not sure what his other 2 moves are. But we do know he's probably going to be able to go before Rhyperior. That said, if he doesn't kill him, he's going to die to an Earthquake most of them. And Yuxi. Yuxi was also a Suicide Lead, you're right. So that's 3 Pokemon there that he has with... Ooh, and the Earthquake is going to take out the Gorbis. You would not have seen that coming. It's only turn 10, and now suddenly things look from turning up Dames to turning up Schnippy. Hits him with a Waterfall, and suddenly, just like that, it's looking back in favor of Dame. We've got the Ludicolo and the Electrode. I think if he can take out Ludicolo, he's in good shape, but if he can't, that is bad news bears. The Rhyperior call out? What do you mean?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Astro, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Schnippy. Back against the wall. Electrode is very frail. He is very frail. And if he uses Explosion when it's a 1v1, I'm pretty sure he loses. So perhaps he's going to make sure it doesn't come down to that. He's going to use superpower to take out the Electrode. That actually is going to paralyze Absol. Not the best. Not the best, but the rocks are going to do more damage to Ludicolo. He has a life orb, so every time he attacks, he's losing 4 HP. This could be sketchy. Blaziken is the other Pokemon, and we know Ludicolo has Waterfall, so that's probably a one and done for Blaziken, but it's not that simple here. How long does Paralysis last? As far as I know, it can last accidentally clicked the bookmark. Oh, when the Quillfish went boom. I see. Isn't it infinite? I think it can be, but I think it can also wear off. I don't know about in Gen 4. In Gen 4, I'm not sure how it works. And the Waterfall is going to kill the Absol, so he's got 44%. I'm not sure what move Schnippy has, but he's probably going to need a priority move. I don't know if he's running Quick Attack on his Blaziken. Actually, he might be faster. How fast is Ludicolo? He's probably faster than Ludicolo, so he could probably get off any move. But unless Ludicolo has priority, then I don't know. Faster, he has to get the kill with this, and he does. Comes down to a 1v1. Comes down to a 1v1, but Schnippy is going to bring it home. That was looking like Dame could bring that back, and I honestly thought he would. It's a shame for Dame. He's had some magical runs in the past, but Schnippy is going to take him out. And he's going to advance to play Beige and loses round 2. But rather than run them back-to-back like we did in round 1 to round 2, we're going to give the round 2 players a... at the top of the bracket, a little break, and we're going to do Dylan versus Golden. Let's do Dylan versus Golden. Get your matchups. Let's go. Prediction is live. I'm assuming everyone else is going to be thinking Golden is the favorite, considering Dylan did lose pretty handedly. But we'll see. We'll see what he's got in store. Game's next. Your game is indeed next. How bad do you think I need to throw to lose to Dylan? You have to throw pretty hard, I feel like. But maybe Dylan could have an overperformance. That's one of the great things. You never know. Gamba? I did put the Gamba up. It's up right now. I thought I'd get second round. You lost twice. You lost to me, and then you lost your losers match. Double elim. What's Dylan username? It's Kona Dylan. All in on Dylan, which is only 300 points. Giga Chad take. I kind of have to take a piss, so if you could challenge one or the other. It's Golden, I think it's Golden Fry, right? Golden Fry, or Golden Free, whatever it is. Golden Free versus Kona Dylan. Right there, Golden Free. Kona Dylan. Challenge is up. There you go. Okay. Let the games begin. I need to go run to the bathroom real quick. So I will be right back. But you'll be able to watch this. I'm back. How much did I miss? Only a singular turn. Wow, this is the snail's game. Okay, so let's see. Mach Punch gonna take out the Absol. All we missed was that he switched from Rotom to Absol. Used to use Stealth Rock, and then he swapped to him on top. Yuxi is 58%. Prime 4 tournament? No. I don't know that game. Hitmontop is still really strong against Aggron, so I don't know what Dylan's thinking here. It's going to go straight down. Sitting in my library rotting. He's going to go for the Arcanine. Her Dame would love to teach. Foxy Alliance fighting type. What are you doing? Dylan is what we call a Papega. So you got pretty lucky in this matchup. Pretty lucky. Fire Blast against a Milotic. Not gonna do it here. I'm thinking this is going to be a pretty brutal sweep, if I do say so myself. Just a reminder, just, you know, not trying to give anyone any help or anything, but Electric is strong against water, and your Rotom has an electric move, and that, you know, might be a good Pokemon to try, you know, maybe. Believe in you, don't? I'm sorry. This could be biased casting, but I don't believe. Because the Milotic is a absolute tank, and barring like a thunder hitting critting for Gorbis and Quillfish, I'd have won if I didn't. It might have been better. I have to play Geo next, okay. What was Geo's lead? Geo's lead was an amp. And the Thunderbolt is going to take out Azumarill very easy. So now there's only 2 Pokemon left and all 6 remaining for Golden. I think this is going to be wrapped up nice and quick. Thunderbolt also can do the deal on Altaria, and I don't think it's going to be but a 6. Altaria will survive. The Draco Meteor, it hits the substitute, so Rotom took 0% damage from that. And Thunderbolt did 40% last time. He's got 42%. Let's see how this goes. He's going for the Hitmontop. Interesting swap. What move does he have? I know he has a Mach Punch, a Close Combat, but what else does he have? Pretty sure he has Rapid Spin, so his last move was Sucker Punch, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Fake Out. So he's got Fake Out and Sucker Punch. Hits him with the Fake Out. Now he's only 29%. Hits him with a Close Combat. Even though he resisted, that's going to be enough. So now it's just his Rotom. And that's going to be all she wrote, if I'm not mistaken. Because Golden has all 6. And Stealth Rock's down. And yeah. This is... He's going to try, though, so 56% after the Stealth Rocks had their way with him. Well, let's see. Ghost type, so the Sucker Punch is going to fail because he's going for a Rain Dance. I'm not really sure why he even has Rain Dance with his current team, but he's got it. And the Sucker Punch is going to be it. That's all she wrote. How long my team might be raging right now? Yeah, I made a lot of changes to my team. 6 different changes, but I didn't really spend that much. Golden's gonna win in a landslide, and that was the quickest game of the night, at least from a turns perspective. But anyway, now we move swiftly along to the next game in the bracket, which is gonna be Schnippy versus Beige, and then after that, we'll go ahead and After we do Snippy Beige, we'll move up to the top of round 3 and have the Set K game. So it'd be Set K versus Hypers in that game. So Golden eliminated Dylan from the tournament. He moves up to the next round. Beige, Snippy, let me know when you're ready. Prediction is live. Beige versus Snippy. Now I know how a certain friend of mine feels. Always 6-0ing. Nice. 6-0ing is a great feeling. That match is never 8. We went in a different order, I told you. It's you guys next. We just did match 7. So you'd be match 8. We're doing top to bottom. Yeah, I also said we're doing top to bottom. We just skipped over you because you did them in that order, but matches 9 and 10, I didn't even pay attention to them right now. Either way, by the numbers, it's your. Actually, I don't know. We haven't even finished this one. Right now, the betting is coming in big in favor of Snippy. Let's see. Still waiting for this game to come up. Gen 3. Now, we found some problems with Gen 3. I forget what it was, but there's definitely issues. Like certain broken items or... Hey, Snippy! Where's this game? Holding us up. Forehead issues? What was the issues in Gen 4? No, it was Gen 1 had issues for sure. We're already starting. Yes, I just told you. You're the next game. You're literally the next game. This isn't you guys. Gen 1 is just fire spin. Yeah, fire spin. Mono is fun. The mono tournaments were my favorites. Especially when I had fire type. Fire type mono was... Yeah, we're fighting right now. You're not in a game. What's Beige's name? Is it 2004 Beige Jetta? Yeah. Mono, we did that. 2004 Beige Jetta. Yeah, I know I have that. Whatever, I don't know. Oh, wait, Wait, guys, what the fuck are you doing? Oh my god, alright, let me go back. So on the first turn... He... Okay, hit him with the Ice Beam. He used Stealth Rocks, he uses Ice Beam again. Then he swapped to Blaziken. Gets hit by a Leaf Storm, which did a lot of damage. He kills his Blaziken with 2 Leaf Storms? What the fuck happened there, Beige? And he pulls out the... Wait, that was a terrible swap. What is happening in this game right now? I'm watching like crazy terrible swaps back and forth. And then the Milotic comes out. Hit by Superpower. And is this back to where we're at? Okay. Wrap and Fire Spin are broken in Gen 1, yeah. That's why we didn't do it. I think the randomly assigned types is what was huge about the monotype tournament too. And then because we had so many people in it, that we had like pretty much all the types. So everyone had to eventually play their weakness, you know what I mean? Look like a random old guy you find at a corner store. Yeah, honestly, Shiny Milotic looks pretty good here. I'd pick him up from the corner store. Superpower, gonna do big damage to Milotic. But Toxic is gonna slowly wear on Absol. And this Superpower is gonna take him down. So he manages to get the Milotic tank out of the way. Snippy, kind of, I would say, overperforming in this tournament. As a new player, he is definitely doing decent stuff. even though making a lot of errors along the way. When I beat Fire with Bug in Gen 6, yeah, I know, that was crazy. You also had a crazy comeback to even get to that game because you were on like brink of elimination and someone else choked, remember? He's going to swap to his Absol, which a superpower is going to absolutely annihilate even with the debuffs. So that's gone. I think Schnippy is going to beat Beige here. And I honestly thought Beige was going to be a lot stronger of a contender. He was talking a big game, anyone who remembers, before the extreme. And the Absol goes down to a Grass Knot. You would have expected a Sucker Punch there, so he could have attacked first. Was not the case. Still 4v3. It is still a 4v3. It's still anyone's game. Milotic comes out for Schnippy. And we know he has Grass Knot, so that is a questionable pick. But we'll see what happens. Could be a bait, could be part of a broader strategy, could be ignorant. This century, though, would be great. Oh, I didn't get into water bottle. That's what I needed. Grass Knot. He's going to keep him in. Wait, what's going on here? He's going to go for the Hydro Pump. Phase. And, okay. Manages to stay alive. 2v4. Milotic low on HP, but Milotic is a tanky boy and probably has Recover in there. Whether they opt to use Recover, who knows? Omastar coming out, he goes for the Recover. Ice Beam not going to do much to a Milotic. And from here, how does this play out? He's a Rock Water type. Milotic, we know, has Hydro Pump Recover. I'm pretty sure he's got an Ice Beam in there. And his other move, I'm not sure if it's a Hidden Power Grass. Hidden Power Grass would be big time for him. And now he's back to full HP. But he's frozen, which is an interesting turn of events. I'm assuming Beige doesn't have a response. I can't remember Beige's 6th. But the being frozen solid is definitely a big thing for him. How long does frozen last? It varies. Usually it could be like 3 to 4 turns. So sometimes you're instantly thawed out. It's random. And then he goes for the Recover. So all that work for nothing. This is a never-ending recover cycle with Milotic. Let's see. He's going to go for the Hydro Pump, which does insane damage. Just by Omastar being a water type himself is also rock type. So Hydro Pump is going to put him down under. And his remaining Pokemon is Claydol. That is why he didn't want to pull him out, because he is against the odds here pretty big. Hydro Pump going to take him out. And Schnippy eliminating Dame. Eliminating Beige. Schnippy gonna take it home for the boy. Well played. We're gonna play the next game as Set K and Hypers. So it's like Set K and Nighthawk, if I'm not mistaken. Golden is awaiting his next game. I am not looking forward to it because it's apparently the loser between me and Geo. And if I lose to Geo, that means I'm going to have to play Golden, which would be fucking impossible. So that'd be a pretty rough run. And then Set K is going to have to go against Schnippy. Or Hyper is going to have to go against Schnippy, whoever that. So and they're starting. Okay, so Venusaur versus Ursaring. Ursaring, there we go. Yeah, this is the next game. And the loser of this plays Schnippy. The loser of my game versus Geo plays you, Golden, which fuck I'm not looking forward to. So he manages to sleep the... Okay, so he sleeps the Big Bear, puts him in hibernation. Pulls out Blaziken to go against Toxicroak, which we know Toxicroak is a badass. So let's see how this goes. So it's decided. I'm hoping Geo, you know what would be really nice? Geo, if you just threw your game with me, and then you beat Golden in the lower bracket. If you throw your game with me here, I'll throw my game with you after you beat the lower bracket. Assuming we would meet in the final. Do you want to forfeit? I'm fine with that. No, don't actually. So wait, he flare blitzed into the frog and killed him. Interesting. I'd like to loan it in Golden. Then it would be really a shame if you were to. Miss Maggie is coming out. Thunderbolt is a move that he's got. I know that for a fact. I believe he did use this. Goes for the Rhyperior. He's going for Nasty Plot. So, could be setting up a sweep. Probably, if he's running standard, it's a Shadow Ball substitute Thunderbolt combo. I'm assuming he's got that. The Stonehenge is going to do absolutely nothing here. It doesn't. Ugly green yellow. I mean, his theme was like a gold theme. So these substitutes are going nowhere fast. They're taking 25%, but arguably that's better than taking the Stonehenge to the face. So I don't know. Maybe they're not. Yep, just banking on Hyper's relenting here, and Hyper's is saying, "No, I'm coming for you, no matter what." Substitute again. Substitute from 100 to 20%. Barely gonna have enough HP to get another substitute off. And it seems like Hypers is saying, I am going to Stone Edge you all the way to the bank. And the Shadow Ball comes in. The critical miss! It actually missed! I was waiting for that because I believe Stonehenge is like an 80% accuracy move, or 85. It's definitely not 100, so that is unfortunate. It was honestly really fortunate to consistently land that many hits in a row anyway. 80% accuracy? Yeah, exactly. So he just kept persevering and it was working for him. Spiritomb, the weak, or I should say the Pokemon without a weakness versus the Miss Maggies. Gonna just straight up damage, or does it have a special ability? It's good damage, and I'm not sure if it has a special, but it has a higher crit rate and lower accuracy. Strong move when it lands, but so he goes for the Shadow Sneak. That is a priority move. Is able to take out the Miss Maggies. From here, it is a 4v5. The Altaria comes out. How will Hyper respond to the Altaria? We know he's got the Dragon Dance, so he could be setting up for a sweep here. I don't know if he would be able to. Spiritomb is a bit of a bulk, but not too bad. Milotic also bulkies. Shadow Sneak, not going to do enough damage here, and now the buffs start coming into play. More attacks, damage, more speed. Goes for another Sneak, just able to tank those to the face while healing, or while buffing. Big Shadow Sneak! It went from doing how much to what? It did 32, 32, and then 36. That was big. That was big. That is big. The Ursing's still asleep. I keep saying Ursing. Ursaring. Ursaring. Min and max rolls. Yeah, so it's does within a parameter. Gotta love low rolls to high rolls, yeah. Blaziken comes out. Hit him with a fighting type move. This could be sending Set to the lower bracket, but not out of it yet. Claydol resists that fighting move, and we know Claydol is lethal to quite a few members of the party over here. We've got Venusaur weak, Blaziken weak. Let's see. Could be dangerous. Not out of it yet. Psychic is a very potent stab attack. Goes for the Stealth Rock, switches back to Spiritomb here. We know Shadow Sneak is in his arsenal. What other moves does he have? He's only used Shadow Sneak, and there's 44 more charges of that to come, so that ain't going anywhere. Goes for the Pursuit, and he gets him! Ooh. Ooh, the switch caused the pursuit to really fucking damage him. Fuck your plot armor RNG. Hypers making Setk angry in this matchup. That was quite the read. Now, still a sleeping bear. Probably going to awaken from this turn, if I had to say so myself, but you never can predict these things necessarily. He does wake up, and the sword dance goes. He should get poisoned by his orb, and now the fun begins, because he is a sweeper, baby. He packs quite a mean punch, and I don't believe... I don't know if he's going to be able to resist. Fighting type is good against the bear, yeah. The Blaziken in theory. Hits it with a crunch, not going to do enough damage, and the surf is going to do 44% plus the 6 from the toxic, so needs to get a big kill here. The facade, now that is a big damage dealer, and now he's taking 12% per turn. Ghost type immune, the normal move. You know, he's got the facade, but he's got crunch as well. And the sucker punch is going to take him out, so it's going to be Rhyperior or bust. Or Set is going down to the losers bracket. Let's see. Let us see. It's a real fucking shame that the way this bracket turned out was not Set having to go down and face Golden again. Instead, me or Gio's gonna have. GG RNG, it's not quite over yet. Honestly, Rhyperior is decent. The Leaf Storm misses, and the RNG gods are turning in favor of Set. Rhyperior, he can take Blaziken for sure. Spiritomb's not immune to the Earthquake. He doesn't have Levitate, so that is a big stab. And I forgot what his 6th is. That would have ended the game indeed. If Hyper doesn't die, it's because that Leaf Storm missed. Let's find out what happens. He hits him with a superpower, but Rhyperior is a fucking wall. Survives. Hits him with an Earthquake. Keeps moving along. The leftovers heal him for another 6%. 46% HP versus 2 of Hyper's Pokemon. It's gotta be sweaty palms over there for Nighthawk. Baby. Oh, I didn't do a prediction for this. That's okay. People stop doing the predictions anyway. Alakazam was the remaining one. So we know he's fast, but he's also weak. So if he can survive this Psychic, he can't. It's all for nothing. Hypers is going to move on. And Setk is going to go to the losers bracket. Setk's next match will be against none other than Schnipp. Scary times. Scary times. Gio, no fucking screen cheating with the moves that I'm gonna do, by the way. I know that. But, how's you on YouTube? Yeah, maybe. Builder. Okay, here we go. He's going Amphi. Now, see, he can go a few different ways. He might... the standard move is to fake out. But Gio might read. This is where it comes into really... It's mind games at this. Because Gio might read that... I'm going to do a prediction on this one. Gio might read that I am expecting him to fake out, and then he's going to then not fake out, making my swap bad. Or he's going to still fake out because it's a double mind game, and he's like, oh, he's going to think that I'm not faking out. So then he's going to do it, so then he's actually going to do it. It's big mind games. And I ended up reading him somewhat correctly. Just go with that. I'm going to go ahead and keep Alakazam in just a little. His Rotom is a Ghost Electric. Levitate, so he's immune to ground type moves. I knew he was going to go for a substitute, so I baited that with it. Fortunately for me, Psychic is not good against Ghost type particularly. That said, I believe Bug may. Bug is good against. So bug is not good against it. This, I don't really have an answer to that. So if I had Sucker Punch, that would be big, but I don't. Psychic is weak to go, so I have to be careful. I think I just go... Give Resist Steel. Interesting. Immune to fighting. This is a tough fucking combo here. I don't really have any direct answers. Anything I send out is kind of like a... like a mind game answer. And I don't remember what moveset he has. I'm assuming he's got Thunder. What else does he have on his roster? I'm gonna go for that. Just try. So he's resistant to poison. Yeah, he resists poison. Make him think I'm going for the sleep powder. Sucker Punch on Alakazam. That would have been useful. Yes, the Leaf Storm is big. So the Leaf Storm is able to take out the Rotom, which is the one I was nervous about because I did not have an answer to that. I am also nervous about this, however, because I don't have an answer to the sweeping power that he's got. I could go for a Sleep Powder. Doesn't go because he's too fast. True. And now he's going to have the burn effect. So he decided to go the burn route. Brave Bird, and it's going to just do so much fucking damage to me. This is going to be very dangerous. I think we're going to have to go with Miss Maggie's here and hope for the best on a Thunderbolt. Because that at least means he can't use Facade. Goes for the U-turn. He's probably going to swap into... I don't know. It could be anything. I can't remember his lineup because he changed it so much. Decides to use Ampy. Interesting choice. I don't remember what other moves he has. He has Pursuit, which I didn't swap out. And I don't have enough HP for the sub, so that is unfortunate. I think my Miss Magius is just dead, because if he pursuits again, I'm just dead regardless. He's too fast, I can't do anything with that. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and bust out our boy Registeel. And throw down some Stealth Rocks. Fuck, okay. So I almost went with the Iron Head. Or Seismic Toss there. Because I forgot he had Taunt. Okay. Him on top, not a huge deal. If I was him, I would expect me to pull out my Alakazam. And he definitely has to have Sucker Punch in there. I'm not going to deal with that smoke. We're going to put Milo too. And we're going to try to see if an Ice Beam will do something for us. Freezing him. That's what we were gambling for. We were gambling for the freeze. That is everything. That is everything. I was hoping my Ice Beam would freeze him. It's only a 10% chance. But that 10% chance was everything. It was so huge. It was colossal. I literally cannot describe how huge that was. So now we have the Executor out here again. His Psychic is not going to do enough. He thought I was going to switch, but I ended up staying in. He thought I was going to go straight to Blaziken, and I just didn't do it. Question is, does he think I'm going to still stick on Milotic and Psychic again, or is he going to predict? I'm going to go with Blaziken here. Fuck, okay, he read it. It was a mind game and a half, but we got there in the end. So let's see. Executor, interesting. I could use Signal Beam. I believe it's good against him. Get the fucking spelling. So he is weak to bug. And the signal beam will take care of it. Big. I was actually typing in the chat to see, because I told you the exclamation point weak. Gio was using it earlier, so I just used it again. Okay, Amphi is gonna probably fake me out, but I won't flinch, and my Focus Blast needs to hit. Okay, that was everything. My Focus Blast had to hit there. Okay, the Swellow is gonna hit me no matter what I do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and switch. And, okay, Registeel is a fucking tank, and that's what I needed. I just need to be able to tank it. And with an Iron Head, I don't know how that's gonna go. He probably has like Hidden Power Grass or something, if I was guessing correctly. So if he's smart, he'll use that now. No, he goes for the nasty plot. Okay, and he's definitely faster than. So this could be GG right here. It's GG. Dark Pulse too strong for me. I didn't have any answer for that. Although, wait a minute, not necessarily. Focus Blast hits him. That's big. That is fucking big. Now it's all on Swellow. He's got Brave Bird Facade. I don't really have a way to do anything with this because, again, I'm just fucked here. Because if I switch, it doesn't matter. He's just faster than me. I just have to live now. And that is scary days. We're going to go for an Iron Head. Hope I could just tank these hits. Maybe make him flinch. He burns to death, and I fucking clutched it, baby! Whoo! That was fucking close. Fucking hands up to Gio. That was fucking close. Came down to the absolute wire. No one predicted for me, and that's why you lost your point. Because I just fucking won. Nicely done. Come up big when it fucking matters, baby. Knock a Gio down to face Golden in one of the most intense matchups in this fucking... Holy Lord. Holy shit. That was fucking intense. I advanced to the semifinal to play Hypers, and I already forgot what his team is. And Gio's gonna drop to the losers round and have to play against Golden. I know the match order says 11, 12, 14, whatever. But what we're gonna do is play the losers round 3 here, and we're gonna do Set K versus Schnippy, then Gio versus Golden. Then we're gonna do me versus Hypers, and then catch the losers bracket up to the winners bracket and play the final. Two focus spots for a great win. It came down to some luck. There was definitely some luck involved. But that's any fucking game of Pokemon, dude. There's always like pivotal lucky, like you not even lucky, but like you had to be fortunate. 70% or 75%. I sacrificed my bird. I know. It's all comes down to fucking one decision. Respect that performance though from Gio. Let me see. Don't start your fucking battle yet, you losers. What did I say was fighting? Nippy and Set? Yeah. Tell me you didn't start. Sweet. No music. What is no music? Gonna ear rape? I refresh. Empty room. Oh no, it closed it. Come on. 1 second, sorry. There we go. I want the battle music. Okay, there we go. I'll start the prediction right now. Set K versus Schnippy. We both use Stealth Rock. Yes, I see that. So they both turn 1 Stealth Rock. Not a big deal. And let it commence. He uses Earth Power on the Rhyperior. Rhyperior uses the Mega Horn on the Claydol. They're exchanging blows. Both took big hits. Both took a lot of damage in that. Took a lot of damage in that exchange. Unclear whether or not they'll stick it out. Okay, so the Venusaur swap is interesting because Earth Power is... Ooh, okay, that didn't do as much damage as I thought. It didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. I was expecting Venusaur to take a beating off the back of that, and he held up. Right now, the money is on Schnippy with none on set. He goes to switch on the Birdman. And Leaf Storm, going to take him down to 55%. Nothing he can't handle. That's going to lower Venusaur's special attack. So that is not great for follow-up attacks. I think my luck ran out against Golden. Yeah, you think it's going to be... I lose to Geo. Both are people I don't want to face. What, from my match? Or you mean this match? I'm assuming this match. I'm assuming you don't want to face Schnippy. Interesting. So he's going to go for the Dragon Dance. I'm assuming he does to set up a sweep. Absol, what has he got up his sleeve? Golden, you're going to have a tough run if you have to do this, because you have to beat Geo, you're going to have to beat the winner of this, and then you're going to have to beat whoever between me and Hyper. And then you're going to have to beat the loser of me and Hyper, and then you're going to have to beat the winner of me and Hyper. Goes for the Sucker Punch, but Set used the Roost. That is absolutely colossal stuff. He gets away with healing for free. He's full HP now. Does he Dragon Dance again? He does go for the Dragon Dance again. Smart. He's able to get the buffs up. Now Absol's defense is weaker. This could be bad news. It could be bad news. Is he going to get greedy and Dragon Dance again? Or is he going to... And close to winning games. Beige, you were literally talking so much shit at the beginning, it's crazy. He gets another Roost for free on the swap, and I believe his Altaria has Earthquake. I'm not sure. It does. So he has Earthquake, uses it to take out Rhyperior. That is big, because Rhyperior has been huge for Schnippy, no doubt about it. What am I supposed to do? Dragon types are weak to Ice. They're weak to, if you type, you can type it in the chat, exclamation point, weak space Altaria, and it'll tell you what he's weak against. But that said, you're up against it because he has 2 times speed, 2 times attack. So you're not going to go first, and he's going to get you with a big hit. And that Outrage is tough. You might have nothing left to say about this Schnippy. He might be too strong at this point. 4x weeks to Ice, yeah. Could have won me the game if I didn't. I mean, Houndoom, yeah, you. I mean, I also got lucky with a Focus Blast. I misclicked Alakazam. That is unfortunate, Schnippy. These are the kind of errors that will lose. I always forget. It's too many teams. I forget whose Pokemon. Blaziken goes for the Blaziken. Outrage is probably gonna one-hit KO. Yeah, I think at this point Outrage one-hit KOs. Schnippy is unfortunately getting rolled, and there's not much about it. It's buffed too much. He doesn't have any priority move. He missed his chance to use Ice. I think it is all but over for Schnippy. Unbalanced game. Unfortunate for you, Schnippy. I think it's looking a little tough. Geo and Golden is the next game, by the way. Haze. I actually did run a Haze Milo ticket at my first team. Didn't that RNG? It's true. Schnippy, you're kind of drawing this out. I exited? Oh, you forfeited? I guess he forfeited. Well, Schnippy forfeited, so we all saw that coming. He didn't want to let it play out, which I guess is fair enough. And Seke will advance to the loser round 4. Now we have Geo versus Golden. Probably one of the most intense games of entire right here. This could have been, in an alternate universe, this could have been the final, and they are duking it out in the losers bracket right now. That is crazy. That is crazy. Golden versus Geo. And we're quick with it. There we go. Yuxi versus Ampy Bomb. We know Yuxi is an annoying starter, but equally, Ampy Bomb also really fucking annoying. Super fast. Could use taunt. It's very good for the mind games because Ampy Bomb could use. I think he runs low kick on his. But I know he's got taunt, which is good because now he can't substitute with his Rotom there. He's got. Like I said, I think he has low kick, but I know he has fake out, obviously. He's got taunt, and I believe the other one is probably U-turn. We really were in this? Yeah, Beige, I wasn't a huge fan of this after I mean, I liked some of these Pokemon, but the what ends up being meta in this, I would. Pursuit was a move. Pursuit is big. Dark Pulse is going to do decent damage to Yuxi. Will it cause him to flinch? It caused him to flinch! I have never had my Dark Pulse actually get a flinch off. That could be big. Nasty Plot comes out for free here. Well, not for free, but only against the U-turn. So that is huge. Now, admittedly, Hitmontop is all about this smoke. He wants every inch of it, but what's his Houndoom set up to do? He hits him with a Sucker Punch. It's not going to do much. Dark against fighting, not known to be good. Mach Punch takes out Houndoom, and now Golden is looking scot-free. Gen 7. We've done Gen 7 before. Shit. I need to enter my hours for work. Anyway, Hitmontop is good against... Ooh, but the Ambi Bomb too fast. We know he has Mach Punch, so Priority Move's not a problem, and he's going to get baited. No, it's a double swap. They both switch to the Rotoms. Interesting mind games here. I have to say, the Shadow Ball coming out is absolutely huge, and now we're evened up 5-5. 5v5. Alakazam comes out, definitely faster than Rotom. Yeah, I think we did Gen 6 UU, didn't we? We did Gen 6... Gen 8 UU, sorry. We did Gen 8. That's actually one. We did Gen 6 OU Monotype. And we did Gen 6... Wait, no. We didn't do... Oh, yeah, we did. Sorry, I'm missing out on what's happening. Alakazam used Psychic, and that caused his, what's it called, to faint. He manages to bait the fake out. That's good. He uses U-turn. Who's he swapped to? Alakazam. Goes for the substitute setup. What does he have planned? Goes for the Shadow Ball. It's super effective, but it's not going to hit him. He's going to go back with the Shadow Ball and kill his Alakazam. Is Geo going to knock Golden out of this tournament right here? Oh, fuck. Is this prediction? You know, it says gamer in the thing, but the title says Golden. So the one that says me, which you know for, is going to be. Thunderbolt comes out on the Yuxi and doesn't do that much damage. The Stealth Rocks are deployed, which means anyone that Geo throws out will take damage. Thunderbolt is going to finish off Yuxi, and now he only has Ampipom and Milotic left, which we know Rotom has a Thunderbolt. Not that that's going to be that crazy, but it is going to take him down to 36%, and he doesn't even get off the recover. We know he's got it, and we know he's got Executor. Wait a minute, I forgot about this. We know he's packing a grass move in there for sure. Should have used Recover. He should have used Recover, because now his Milotic is dead. It's Ampipom. That's it. He's probably going to use Fake Out. That'll buy him a little bit more time, but I think he's limited in his options here, because if I'm not mistaken, Whoa, okay. So he's going to hit him with the energy ball, and Golden is out of the fucking tournament. Just like that. So Golden, one of the favorites for this bad boy, comes in looking strong, and then gets knocked to the losers bracket by Seke. Battles up a bit, battles through Dylan, gets through, fights Gio once again, and goes down to Gio. So that is tough luck for him. The Seke Gio matchup is going to be crazy. But we're going to go ahead and jump back to the top side of the bracket. So Gio and Set, you're going to have to wait a second because me and Hypers. I challenge you. Sick. Okay. So he's got Venusaur out here. I'm going to immediately go for something. Yep, I went for the Psychic right off the jump, which he's immune to, so there we go. That'll do that. I don't really have an exact answer for Spirit Tomb. The Spirit Tomb just generally tanks. So, he hits me with a Pursuit, which is going to take me down in 1 HP, but that's okay. I didn't really have an option to get out of that. When's next turning? We'll just discuss that afterwards. He brings the Venusaur back out, which I was expecting, so I hit him with an Ice Beam. And that is good news for me. I'm going to bring Registeel back out and tank that hit to the face like it was absolutely nothing. Able to go ahead and get my Stealth Rocks out. Big. Switch back to Milotic, who was able to tank the Earthquake just fine. If I'm not mistaken, Rhyperior is weak to both ice and water. Damn, they did nothing. But he's gonna hit me with a Toxic. I'm gonna bring the Venusaur back out. He uses Recover. Fun fact, I didn't have Hidden Power on any of my mons. Hidden Power is okay. It's good for decent coverage, but they never do a lot of damage, so... This Nighthawk, he's Hypers. I should note this is the semi-final. Hypers, yeah. Alright, so hopefully the Sleep Powder lands. It does. That is absolutely huge for me. Because it means I don't have to swap. Call me a loser, that's mean. Getting his Blaziken out would be big. And I get his Venusaur out, that's also big. He goes for Alakazam. Probably gonna try busting out a Psychic if I'm... Goes for a Substitute. Can't use a Substitute. Fuck, I didn't realize he also had Shadow Ball. So if he's gonna go Shadow Ball again, which is what I would do if I was him. He goes for a Psychic. He can't really fuck with me. Unless he has Focus Blast, which he might. He might have Focus Blast as his last move. Yeah, I was gambling that he would miss, and we got a lucky break. So he misses his Focus Blast, which is huge. He's going to try it again. It's going to hit me, but it doesn't matter because I baited it, and I got the Miss Magius out. Gonna hit me with a Shadow Ball, but since I switched to Milotic, not a huge issue. Focus Blast, it's gonna be enough to kill me. It's gonna be enough to kill me. I think we should be able to manage this. This might be a misprediction on my account. Okay, no, we're good. I managed to get his Blaziken out of the picture. So now we just have his Alakazam. He's got Rhyperior out here. Superpower. That'll do some big damage. He's gonna get my Blaziken as a result. Phew. This is tough. Hit him with the Shadow Ball. That'll be enough to take out Rhyperior. Brings out the Spirit Tomb. Spirit Tomb again has no weakness. Pokemon is it? This is Gen 4 UU. Oh, I didn't start a prediction for this. Whatever. No one cares. So Shadow Sneak is not going to do anything to me. Milotic comes back out, and I'll hit him with the Toxic, which is absolutely big time. That's exactly what I wanted. Surf doesn't do shit to Reggie. Seismic Toss plus the Toxic. He does have Recover in his bank, so. Goes back to Spirit Tomb. Hit him with Iron Head. Am I able to get a Toxic off on him? I am. He's poisoned. Uses tricks to switch his choice to a He's gonna make me go faster. He gets leftovers as a result, which is good for him and bad for me. But the good news is it buffs my speed or my attack stat, so it kind of works out. What's up, Crucial? So we know the moveset. He's got Recover, Toxic Surf. That's not going to make you flinch, though. Yeah, that's such a pain in the ass, because I don't have a real answer to that. He's going to hit me with the Ice Beam, but that's okay. I can take one of those on the chin. The Toxic is getting more and more of an issue. The Leaf Storm is going to take him out. Alakazam is going to be super weak from that. Going to be able to hit first, but I don't care. Because he should die. He survives with 1 HP. That is fucking unfortunate for me. The fact that he survives with 1 HP is pretty big for him. Hits me with a Shadow Ball, but now he's dead. The fact that he's dead, again, huge for me. And he has leftovers here. So, but he is poisoned. And the rocks are going to hit him pretty hard. So, again, he doesn't have a weakness, but I want to make sure he's not immune. He resists poison. There we go. So Sucker Punch is going to do some damage, but the Leaf Storm is enough to kill him. And I move on to the fucking final. Let's go. Or wait, not the final. Is this the final? Yeah, this is. This is the final. Because... Yep. There's a loser's match at the end. That's what threw me off. But yeah, we are good. I managed to secure the win over Hyper. So now I have either Set K, Geo, or a rematch with Hyper awaiting me in the. But before we get to that point, we have to go to the lower bracket. See how that goes. So what we're gonna do now is Set K versus Geo, and then we're gonna do whoever wins that against Hypers, and then we're gonna do the final. So Set K versus Geo. Let me know when you guys are done. All right, ready? I honestly don't even know who I would want to play. I don't really want to play Geo again. I feel like Geo wins the rematch. I feel like the loser generally wins the rematch because they learn from their mistake. Started. I am here. So this is Set K versus Geo. I need to go get another water and take a piss, so I'm gonna go for a second. But yes, I'm kind of hoping it's Set K, and then I'll face him. We'll have a streamer face off in the final. I think that'd be kind of fun. I'll be right back. Luck for our competitors. Hey, what did I miss? Not much. I'm just actually gonna replay it from the beginning. Sorry for anyone who's seen this twice, but so
I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Joy, thank you for the follow. So he taunts the Miss Magius. Uses Pursuit. So he has Pursuit, Taunt, Fake Out. He manages to kill the Miss Magius, okay? And then, so Ursa Ring comes out. Him on top comes out. He hits him on top with a close combat. Gets faked out. Flinches. Loses more HP to poison. And now that's where we're at. Okay, so this is interesting. You would say Ursa Ring is weak here because, yep, that's why. Fighting resistance against, fighting against normal. So. What? What a joy. What's what? Play doll. Oh, my potty time is still up. Play doll against him on top now. That is interesting. Could he have a sucker punch waiting for him? He ended up going for the swap, and I knew he was going to lay the Stealth Rocks. It's a safe play because it lets you, if he uses Sucker Punch, it doesn't hit. You still get the Stealth Rocks down. It's big. He's going to go for a Dark Pulse, which actually did a lot more damage than I expected to Rhyperior there. That's actually crazy that it did so. And it's really putting Set in a bind here. He's looking a little outclassed at the moment. Unfortunate matchup. Teke, though, he's been the comeback kid for this entire time, so even though he's down 3-6, let's not count him out yet. He still has his trusty Toxicroak, who has won him many, many battles. I lose. You can do this, dude. I believe. Come back. hits him with a fire blast. That is tough news because dry skin, I believe, takes additional damage to fire attack. So that is why he got absolutely blasted, not to mention fire attack does such a strong amount of damage. Alright, and he's going against the Altaria now. So he may opt a nasty plot to buff himself up. We'll see. He's just going for Dark Pulses, which, honestly, his Dark Pulse is doing way more damage than my Dark Pulses ever did. So that is crazy. To me, I feel like Dark Pulse was shit. It's been working really, really heavily in his favor. So the speed buff is something here, and the Earthquake is going to do it. So if he's going to turn this baby around, it's going to start here and now. He's going to need to get some breaks here, though, because we know Ambi has that fake out. So that, with Technician, that could even prove to be lethal. And he can't really swap to Claydol. Then he'll lose the buffs. And he could get baited by a Pursuit. There's a lot of mind games going on right now. He ends up going for it. The Claydol tanks the hit. Again, we know he has Pursuit. We know he has Fake Out. He can't use Fake Out at this point. He does use the Pursuit. It doesn't end up killing anyone because he didn't swap. And the Psychic is actually going to do it. Claydol is pretty hefty here. Can take out Hitmontop for sure. Executor now. I know he has Grass Knot, which seems to have been pretty lethal in the past. It may prove to be the killer here. Let's see. Then we move on, and it'll be the winner versus Hyper. Psychic, not going to do much damage. Executor is a Psychic type himself. Psychic Grass. Not sure what other attack moves Claydol has in his arsenal. And I'll opt to send the Rotom out, which is interesting. He probably can get a substitute out here, but I don't know if he... At this point, his HP is so low. Might be going for a Shadow Ball. Could be he's going for a Shadow Ball. Yep, he gets the Shadow Ball off, and that's going to be the end of Claydol. I hate to say it, but it is looking like the end times. Fake Out is cringe. Fake Out is cringe. Fake Out is cringe. And Thunderbolt is going to be all she wrote. So Geo is going to eliminate Set K. Set K, big round of applause. Appreciate you participating and your community. Managed to knock him out. So Geo is going to move forward. And now it's Geo versus Hypers or Nightmare. So let me know when you guys are ready. And then watch that. Is dead. Okay, big die. Once again, starting with the Amphibomb versus a Venusaur. He's going to a Spirit Tomb, which would bait a Fake Out, but he ends up going for Taunt instead. Timeout Geo. Oh, someone else? Geo timeout. See you in 3 minutes. Houndoom. That's an interesting swap. So Spiritomb Houndoom. I have to say I'm not looking forward to facing Geo again. I would really like Hyper. I'm not really looking forward to facing either of them again. Either way, it's a rematch. But I felt more comfortable in my game against Nightmare than I did against Geo, that's for sure. And the Energy Ball is going to do 90% of Spiritomb's health here. Ooh, Set decided to raid us. Thank you, Set K. You did a massive, I would say massively impactful run. You knocked Golden to the lower bracket, which I am personally super thankful for. I think your run was pretty solid, all things considered. Geo is the 2-time champ, so there's nothing to be sad about going down to that sweat ball. Had new bullying team that's really easy to counterplay. Yeah, my team is also. I'm surprised I haven't been more fucked. But I liked your team. I thought it was at least interesting. It wasn't obviously a meta team like a lot of the other Pokemon we're seeing. So I enjoyed it at least. 3 ghost types? Oh man, 3 ghost types would have been wild. Fake Out is honestly just so cringe. I used to have a Amphibomb, but I just decided to take it out because I was like, it's kind of cringe. I lose if I ever saw a Houndoom. That is unfortunate because Geo never had a Houndoom until this one. And it looks like he's actually losing pretty big here. He's only got 3 left, and Nightmare has all 6 remaining. This is kind of going under the radar here. We were hyping up Geo, but he's actually losing. Ignition Fake Out is really frustrating. He's gonna go for the substitute. Geo has had the comeback of comebacks before. Shadow Sneak bops that substitute out. Thunderbolt gonna take down his first Spirit Tomb. Hard counters Fake Out Houndoom for sure. Yeah, it does. The Spirit Tomb. That's why I went with a Miss Magius. That was the one. That was the final swap I made, was Miss Magius, and I took out Absol because there was too many people running Fake Out, and you need a Ghost type for that because it, like, you just have to have it. Too many people have like Fake Out. Anyway, so it's Alakazam versus Rotom here, which Rotom has Shadow Ball, which will be very powerful against Alakazam, but Alakazam is too fast, and now all of a sudden it's a 2v5. Not sure if Geo's going to be able to pull this one out. He has had, again, many comebacks. He was the original comeback kid with a bug type against a fire type, and he still managed to do it. So I'm not going to count him out just yet, but he is looking worse for wear. His Houndoom is at 100%, but his Ambibomb is fucking at the least. And Rhyperior is going to take it out. So now it's all on to this one little monkey. He has 15% HP. It is fucking over because he has a Life Orb. There's literally no way. There's no way. Pursuit, not going to do enough, and he's out. One person with Rain Dance set, I didn't get to play them. Yeah, unfortunate. Geo was running a Rain Dance set, but he changed his comp entirely. So Hypers is going to win, and we're going to have a rematch of our semifinal in the final. Right now. Are you ready? Is everyone ready? Let's get another prediction roll for the grand. Might as well. Not going to do it. What's the... Let's see. Gamer versus Hypers in the final. Hypers is coming at it from the perspective of having lost. So he lost, he can learn from that mistake. I do not have that luxury, unfortunately. I just have to face him and hope that I can beat him twice, which I'm not super thrilled about. I feel like I don't perform well under those circumstances, but let's see. Let's see if I can bring it home. All we know for sure is the 2-time champ is out. He cannot become the 3-time champ like your boy, who has 3 finalists. So, kind of. There's the 2-time back-to-back, but be the 3-time. No more Pokemon roll. Your streak ends here. Okay, so this is the grand final between me and Hypers. Again, Hypers, I assume you're not going to be stream sniping for this because that would be quite cringe. Last time, we both opened the same. I used Psychic, he switched to Spiritomb. I'm going to gamble that he does the same thing. He does do the same thing, and I hit him with a Signal Beam. That is absolutely big for me. I read that like a fucking Green Eggs and Ham book, baby. And guess what? Sucker Punch does a lot of damage, but Alakazam has the Focus Sash. He still managed to fucking survive. That is tough. That is really bad for me. Okay, I can't. This is so bad, because if he Sucker Punches, I die. Gotta swap. I assumed he'd go for the Sucker Punch again, and I was right. It worked out in my favor this time. He's gonna go for the swap. Milotic comes out. It's frozen! Okay, that is absolutely giant for me. I'm gonna switch to Miss Magius. Go for a nasty plot. Will he keep the Milotic out? Keeps the Milotic out. I'm gonna be able to get behind a substitute here. Finally gets out, uses Toxic, but it failed. So he is just struggling real bad right now. Hit by a Thunderbolt. Gets the Surf off. Doesn't fucking matter though. Because the Thunderbolt's gonna finish his Milotic off. That's a big scalp to take. Spiritomb out here. He's gonna probably use Sucker Punch. Am I afraid of the Sucker Punch? I'm afraid of the Ghost Sneak. I think he Ghost Sneaks here. I think... Do I survive a Ghost Sneak? I think he Ghost Sneaks. Do I survive? He goes for the Sucker Punch. I don't survive that either. So Spiritomb ends up being the play for him. I think we go ahead and toss out this. I should have just gone with my gut. I thought maybe we would be able to survive like a Ghost Sneak or a Sucker Punch and still get off an attack. I was wrong. But the main thing is we killed his Milotic with the Miss Magius, so... Okay. So he brings out Rhyperior. I don't have an exact answer for Rhyperior. I guess I have my Milotic could probably be the best swap. I would say. He might bait that switch and then switch straight to Venusaur. That is possible. Goes for the Earthquake instead. Okay, that works for me. Why Seismic Toss? What do you mean, why Seismic Toss? He uses Sleep Powder, and he gets it on Registeel, which is pretty big. I know he must have a similar build, because pretty much everyone runs Leaf Storm. I'm pretty sure he has Leaf Storm. I just don't know what his other moves might be. So he ends up going for the Superpower. Okay, I was not expecting that. Goes for the Superpower. That weakens his defense and offense. Spiritomb just dies right off the jump. And that gives me a free turn to heal. He doesn't get his free swap anymore. That was why I put the Stealth Rocks down. And he's fucked, because I hit him with a Surf here. Unless he has Thunder Punch. Okay. Did not expect that, but it doesn't do enough damage, so. Venusaur still out. Still kicking it. Hits Registeel with a Leaf Storm, but that doesn't do shit. Rhyperior, please. Still asleep. Still asleep. I forgot what his last Pokemon is. Bigger brain gamer. I don't know, man. This is tough. Ice beam, not gonna do enough. Alakazam's a tough one because I don't really have an answer for that either. Don't want Milotic to die, but at the same time, I don't really have an answer. You can bust out a superpower right now. Or a Focus Blast, I mean. Try to bait that, yeah, so again, I just need to live. Is Psychic resistant to poison? No, it's not. Okay. This is tough. It's a mind game. It's a mind game about what am I gonna swap to. I'm waiting for him to make his move so I know that it's not a stream snipe. You know what I'm doing? Go for the Blaziken. He hits me with a Psychic. See, I'm skeptical that that wasn't a stream snipe because he took so long. I have to really stay alive here. Yes! I was banking on a miss. I wake up. We needed that. We needed that. Venusaur's weak. Hits me with a sleep powder again, dude. I miss 8 sleep powders in a row, and this fucking guy. I miss 8 sleep powders in a row, and this guy really gets to land them like that. Oh, that's huge. I'll wake up instantly. I don't know. I don't like my odds here. Earthquake is still bad. It's all gonna come down to this. Hit him with a Leaf Storm. It's gonna finish him off. That is huge. I fucking win. I should have this in the fucking bag. He's gonna Leaf Storm me. I don't die. I hit him, Sludge Bomb, and you're looking at the fucking champ, baby. Holy shit. That was fucking wild. Woo! Let me see. Do we have the theme? Do I have the theme right here? There we go. Oh wait, no, that's the battle music. Yeah, whatever. I was gonna do the thing, but whatever, we'll just play this. Anyway, so that was Gen 4. UU. I was not confident coming into that. But as you can see, it didn't matter. We're gonna go ahead and edit this to show champion. That's right. We won. I did not see that coming. That makes me the 4-time champ. The 4-time. Holy shit. That is crazy. So Gio, I'm sorry, but that role no longer belongs to you and your boys. Now, in terms of getting the next one, I don't know when we want to do another one. We can't do it next weekend because that's when I'm leaving. So, Fortunately, can't. But I mean, it feels so good to be the 4-time champ. I speak to the champ. Is the champ there? Yes, that is me. That call. Champ, is champ there? Champ is me. So I appreciate everyone who participated. We pulled that together kind of last minute, to be honest, because there was a good period of time where I didn't think we were going to be able to get this done today, and then all of a sudden we had 10 people and we were ready to go. So it was really awesome. I thought there was only going to be like 4 people, and I was like, shit, we can't really do that. But thank you to everyone who came in and did participate in the end. Prediction, a winner. Whoever put 51K hypers, oh, it was hyper. There you go. Believers in me. Congratulations on the win. I don't know who did it. Mossy! I see you lurking back there. Thank you, Mossy, for believing. Honestly, my fucking voice is feeling some type of way, so I think I might call stream there for the day. What I'm gonna do is set up my stream schedule. We'll stream probably like 3 days next week. It'll be like probably Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. I'm gonna be in Montreal from November 20th to December 4th. So anytime, there's probably not gonna be a stream during that time. If there is, it'll be like a random stream. So you just have to keep an eye on Discord, !Discord if you're new. That's how we organized this whole thing. And that's what I'll keep you up to date on any of those future. Fortunately, that'll give us time to then come up with the next one. So we'll take a look at, you can do Jackbox and VC. There is a party games channel for that very thing. We'll take a look. What we were doing is the ROA spotlights. You see right here. So that's how I decided there's 3 choices. And this was a possibility, but we decided to go with Gen 4 this time. I kind of want to do a monotype again. I don't know about you yet, but monotype would be pretty fun. I don't know if like we used to be able to just always play a monotype, but I guess not. We might have to rely on ROA Spotlight for that. So we'll see what happens in ROA Spotlight for December, and then we'll set up a tournament probably like the 2nd week of December for that. Anyway, until then, I am the 4-time Pokemon champion, and I am literally the best of all time at that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for all the new people. We did get a couple of raids, so that was awesome. And I will see you guys on Monday. Oh, bro, on Discord, I don't know what's wrong with your thing, dude. It's not linked. Bye!